I worry about you, my dear. I'm not used to seeing you so out of sorts.
It is worried, Countess. Giovanni, they're upset.
When are they not? It is simply their way.
It is more than that. More than I have ever seen before. People are going missing.
No, you don't say. In this village? Surely not.
Che poco di scherzare. They say the teen vanished in one night alone.
That is unusual. Where did you hear this?
In una taverna, some of the locals were discussing banding together.
Which could put our food supply in jeopardy. I see what you mean. Fewer people going off alone. Harder to thin the herd.
And as much as I enjoy a bit of fear,
an angry horde of humans isn't good for our longevity, I know.
You could always come with me to Rome. Don't you remember how much fun we had?
As if I would forget.
I am Francesca, and this is mia cugina Isabella. She has come all the way from America to see our country. Farla a divertire.
All those drinks, the dancing, the food. It was wonderful, but it was years ago, and I have come to know this place as my home.
You have known many homes, Countess.
But I have never been driven from one. I do not want to start now. I am sorry if I seem cross with you. I am merely frustrated by the situation, and I appreciate you bringing it to my attention.
If you will not leave, allora non lo farò neanch'io.
Carmelina,
You are my sire. Of all the creatures in this world, who dobbiamo fedeltà only to you. And perhaps it is not as bad as it seems.
Mortals do have a habit of blowing things out of proportion, but...
Che?
I assumed it stopped at the forest's edge, but perhaps it is bleeding out into the village.
I have felt it too. That inquietudine. I thought it was just me.
No. There has been something troubling this place recently. I cannot put my finger on it, but it is as if everything is gone, slightly out of tune, a discordance.
You think it could be correlato? These appearances and this thing?
I do not know what else it could be. Most humans know to stay out of the woods by now. I can't imagine that they're wandering in to meet their fate. Not willingly. And those creatures that consume human flesh to survive do not tend to hoard their meals.
Those that might would never be foolish enough to wander into the village senza protezione.
If there had been a sighting, surely you would have heard mention.
There was nothing like that. Only confusion, panic at the sudden loss of their friends and family. There was no sense of vendetta, but fear. Oh, molta paura.
The unseen enemy is often the most frightening. Speaking of unseen, do you really think We did not know you were listening.
Non capisco why you did not just break them.
I'm working on it. Their will is harder to break than their legs would be, I'm afraid.
Oh, don't pretend. I know that's why you like them so much. You have always liked Marmoki.
I suppose that's why we get along so famously.
Stare zitto, you bitch! Ok, è vero.
I wouldn't have you any other way, my dearest. Well, pet, since you have so graciously decided to invite yourself into our conversation, what do you think of the sudden disappearance of your compatriots? Who has stolen them away into the night? Or have they perhaps become wise to the dangers that surround them and have merely fled without warning to the safety of a new locale? No, I suppose you wouldn't. You've been in the confines of these walls, after all. Well, mostly.
Crepi problemi, chi altro?
Oh, hush. I will not have the two of you quarreling.
Oh, yes, Mama. Whatever you say.
I think I will go to the village tomorrow myself.
You think it would be sicura?
No. But I have gone this long undetected. I don't see any reason to think it should have changed overnight.
I will come with you then.
It would be better to have you here, I think. If there is something threatening our existence in this forest, then splitting up would be more beneficial. I do not wish to be fatalistic, but if the humans are disappearing en masse...
No, surely you do not think. But we are vampire.
Mortal, immortal. Some creatures do not see a difference.
Un nemico comune.
Precisely. And one that doesn't care for discretion. Perhaps I'm being too dramatic. It could be nothing, but I feel otherwise.
You do not get to our age by ignorare una potenziale minaccia. No, if it is out there, we will find it. And we will end it. Insieme.
I like how you think, but one step at a time. We have to know what we're fighting before we can prepare for the battle.
You are expecting company?
No. Pet, stay behind me. Venus.
Puttana. Yeah. Aren't you gonna invite me in?